Okay, think about this for a second. Every single day, businesses are literally throwing thousands, sometimes millions of dollars into this massive black hole. And that black hole? It's weak advertising. I mean, we've all seen them, right? Those generic, boring ads that you just scroll past in a fraction of a second without even thinking. But what if you could fix this massive problem for these companies and do it almost overnight? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we are breaking down exactly how smart marketers are using AI to write highly profitable Facebook and Google ads. And more importantly, we're going to look at why brands are happily paying a real premium for this exact service.
So let's dive right into this. A super common question people have right out of the gate is, why on earth would a brand pay an agency or a freelancer to write AI ads when they could just, type a prompt into a free chatbot themselves? Well, the answer is actually incredibly simple. Brands aren't paying for words. They're paying to stop wasting their precious ad spend. They are absolutely desperate for optimized, high-converting copy that actually generates a massive return on investment. If you just use a free chatbot, you're going to get generic marketing fluff that performs terribly. But as we're about to see, when you apply advanced AI strategies, the results, they're explosive.
The sheer scale of the financial impact here is staggering. To put this into perspective, take a look at this 6.7% figure. This comes straight from a recent study by Meta on an AI model they call AdLlama. They use this really fascinating technique called reinforcement learning with performance feedback. Basically, they didn't just train the AI to write well, they trained it to optimize for historical click-through rates. And in a massive test, we're talking 35,000 advertisers and over 600,000 ad variations, this AI drove a 6.7% increase in click-through rates compared to standard models. In the hyper-competitive world of Facebook ads, a 6.7% jump it's huge. It represents a total transformation of a campaign's profitability.
And that brings us to the real monetary value of a skill we call prompt engineering. Data from Digital Applied shows that marketing teams using structured AI prompts, so prompts with defined variables, constraints, and specific output formats, they produce copy that converts 3.2 times better than teams just using ad hoc lazy prompts. Think about that. If an agency can come in and literally triple a brand's conversion rate simply by using a superior AI workflow, well, that agency is worth its weight in gold.
So what does a superior prompt actually look like in the real world? Well, a generic prompt, something like, hey, write me an ad for this product, it just produces average statistical noise. It's boring. But a chain of thought prompt, that completely flips the script. This approach instructs the AI to first reason through audience psychology, identify the top objections, and figure out the strongest emotional trigger before it writes a single word of the ad. According to Digital Applied, this chain of thought reasoning step produces headlines that hit on very specific pain points, resulting in a massive 28% boost in click-through rates over just direct basic generation. Now, to actually execute this, you need the right tools. And let me be clear, we aren't just talking about opening a basic ChatGPT window. Professional agencies are utilizing sophisticated Copilot platforms. Jasper AI is fantastic for versatile, long and short-form generation, where you need really strict brand voice controls. Copy.ai excels at sales and social media marketing copy. Then you have Claude, which is highly regarded for its advanced reasoning capabilities, which makes it absolutely perfect for those chain of thought prompts we just talked about. And Writer.com is incredible if you need enterprise-grade brand consistency. These tools basically act like a massive force multiplier for your creative team. Let's look at how this actually builds into a repeatable ad creation workflow. This process is detailed by the platform AdStellar, and it's brilliant. First, you train the AI on a curated library of your past winning ads, the ones that had the absolute highest return on ad spend. Second, you build highly detailed audience personas directly into your prompts, so the AI knows exactly who it's talking to. Third, you move to bulk generation, creating this big matrix of different hooks and benefits. And fourth, you systematize your A/B testing. You change only one variable at a time, like say, testing 5 different hooks while keeping the body copy exactly the same. It's a machine. But here is a super crucial point: calibration. If you want the AI to sound exactly like a specific brand, how much data do you actually need to feed it? Well, Digital Apply's research pinpointed the magic number, and it's exactly 5. If you provide exactly 5 representative examples of a brand's best copy in your prompt, you hit over 90% brand voice consistency. If you use fewer than 3, you get an inconsistent tone. And, interestingly, if you use more than 7, you actually get diminishing returns and just eat up your context window. So, give the AI exactly 5 solid examples, and it will flawlessly mimic the brand's unique rhythm and vocabulary. Now, let me be incredibly clear about something, because there's a lot of fear-mongering out there. AI is not replacing the human marketer. Actually, the most successful agencies use a human-AI hybrid editing workflow. Think of the AI as your junior copywriter. It's doing the heavy lifting of drafting, structuring, and generating bulk variations. But you are the creative director. You step in at the end to inject that emotional nuance, refine the brand alignment, and give the copy that final, undeniable polish that only a human can provide.
There's this great quote from Prose that perfectly captures why that human element is completely non-negotiable. It goes, "Stories connect people, not features." See, AI is brilliant at processing data and organizing product features, but it totally lacks actual lived empathy. It really struggles to react spontaneously to cultural moments or, to inject subtle irony into a joke. Humans simplify all that complex AI-generated technical jargon by focusing on the why, the story that actually matters to the end user. And honestly, that is the premium value you bring to the table.
All right, so how do you take these skills and actually turn them into a profitable business? Well, the key, according to Ivora's agency guide, is to specialize. Do not, I repeat, do not offer AI for everyone. Pick a profitable niche. You could launch an AI content marketing agency focusing just on blogs and ad copy, or you could specialize in building AI customer service chatbots. You could focus on AI workflow automation using tools like Zapier to save businesses hundreds of manual hours. Or you could dive into AI-powered SEO to help them scale organic traffic. Pick one, master it, and become the go-to expert in that space.
And the pricing for these services, it's incredibly transparent and, frankly, very lucrative. A beginner agency, someone with just 0 to 3 clients, can confidently charge between $500 and $1,500 a month for content retainers, or up to $2,000 for a one-off automation project. As you become more established and build up a solid portfolio of results, those content retainers can easily scale up to $4,000 a month. And remember, a client paying you $3,000 a month for AI-generated ads that bring them $30,000 in sales, they consider your fee an absolute steal. This actually brings us to a massive shift happening right now in the agency landscape. Traditional digital agencies have long relied on hourly billing and manual execution. But as an AI agency, your execution speed is incredibly fast. If you bill by the hour, you are literally penalizing yourself for being efficient. Don't do that. That's exactly why modern AI agencies use hybrid pricing models. They charge a base retainer plus usage-based fees for API tokens, and then they attach performance bonuses for hitting target return on ad spend or conversion metrics. It aligns your financial success directly with the actual value you deliver to the client. Listen, if you take only one piece of advice away from this explainer today, please make it this: stop selling the AI technology. Clients do not care what large language model you are using or what your prompt architecture looks like. They just don't. They care about results. When you pitch a business, you aren't selling AI ad generation. You are selling a 20% reduction in customer acquisition costs or double the organic leads. Always price and pitch the tangible business outcome. So if you're ready to hit the ground running, here is your exact beginner roadmap. Step 1. Pick exactly one niche from that list we discussed. Step 2. Build your own prompt library. This should be a centralized database of your absolute best-performing chain-of-thought prompts. Step 3. Structure your business with a hybrid pricing model and ditch the hourly rate for good. And Step 4. Secure those first few clients, gather your case studies, and from then on, only pitch the concrete, bottom-line results you've achieved. Which leaves us with one final, pretty fascinating thought. As AI agents become more autonomous, like capable of writing, testing, and optimizing ads entirely on their own, the baseline for what constitutes good marketing is going to rise dramatically. The simple button pushers, they'll be automated away entirely. So if the machine is handling all the execution, what will your role be? Are you going to be the strategic architect directing the AI, or will you be the one left trying to compete against it? The choice of how you adapt is entirely up to you.